I think when the engineers at Volkswagen were told, go and build a Super Mini that's good at being a daily driver, they never quite thought they'd build a car like this. Now, whether you're looking at the Volkswagen Polo, the Fabia, the Ibiza, or the Audi A1, anything paired with this engine is fantastic. And I think that's kind of the where the amazingness of this car all comes from. You've got a Super Mini which is comfortable, practical, has great fuel economy, fun to drive, has a little bit of peppiness. I'm really going to miss it. And I think that's the really sad part is, I am going to miss the car. But for me, it's now time for something else. Now time for me to move on to something different. Yeah, I really will miss this car. I've had some really lovely road trips in it. We've taken it to Paris, to Disneyland with George. And we had really good times. The car drives lovely. It looks nice. It head turns. It is just a really good car, and I will be sad. You'll see through the video. You can tell I'm feeling it. But it is time. It's right. It's time to move on to something different, something completely different. But you will have to wait to see that. I think back to what I said about 4 or 5 years ago. For me, the Seat Ibiza truly is the best daily car that I can think of at the moment. I still stand by that. Never had any mechanical issues with it, touch wood. It's driven lovely, comfortable, got some looks from it, and I'm almost sad because that's kind of what the channel was kind of built from. Everything's kind of, I've picked up from that. And driving it for the last couple of times, it does make me feel a bit sad, but I've had some amazing times in it, and it's now time for someone else to enjoy it. And whoever buys this is, I might sound a bit biased, but getting a lovely example. The top couple of things I really love about this car: the seats, the sunroof, and just the driving position is perfect. And that's what I'd say across the Polo driving as well. If you're looking at buying an Ibiza or a Polo or a Fabia, I don't really know about a Fabia. Fabia's a bit out for me for looks, but in terms of 6-speed with the 115 engine, absolutely fantastic. And you can map these as well to about 140 brake quite nicely and quite happily. I've done around 30,000 miles in this car, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. And selling it and moving to something else is quite daunting. Probably a bit weird to think of it like that, but I've known this car for 4 and a bit years. It's always been there, and we've had some good times with it. But like I've said a couple times in this video, it is now time to pass it on, pass the baton, let someone else enjoy it. And that's really what I do hope whoever does get this car. If you end up searching through the internet and finding this car, and you've ended up buying it, then let me know how it's going. Join the Ibiza group. The community in the Ibiza 6F group is lovely. You can buy lots of parts and stuff on there as well. One of the things I said was a problem when I first did the review on this is how little there is out there. Now there's induction kits, you've got body kits, you've got lots of stuff, and that's great to see. I've really enjoyed being part of that, the Ibiza movement as it's moved forward. And I'm just can't wait to see what continues to go. It is quite bittersweet because Seat or Volkswagen have released that Seat will be no more, and I will be sad to see that as the case. So this is kind of the last Ibiza. Obviously you got the pre-facelift, but I don't think that looks as nice. I don't like the infotainment screen either. So for me this is the swan song for Seat. Yeah, that's kind of my follow-up of the car. It's been lovely. I'll throw some B-roll bits in of some of the times we've had with it, and just want to say thank you to the car. It's looked after me. I've had a bit of fun. It's been good. Has been good. In an ideal world, I just wouldn't ever sell a car, but it is time for me to move on. Out of 10, the Seat Ibiza easily gets a good 8.5, 9. Just because, again, fuel economy, looks nice, drives really nicely, and it's been reliable. I can't fault that in any way. Oh, this is the sad bit. The car will be going any day now, and I will be. Well, I've at the point of filming this, I've already picked up the car, so I know what it is. But you'll have to wait till the next video, unfortunately. So until then, thank you all very much for watching. I'm very sad to be saying this, but the Ibiza will be going, and I've loved every moment of owning it. I'd recommend one to anyone. They are fantastic, if it's your first car or you've driven loads of cars. For what you need in a car, and you add that little added extra of it looks nice and drives really well, you can't beat it. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you in the new car reveal video. Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to be discussing the Seat Ibiza 6F and whether it's actually worth talking about. The Seat Ibiza is the